through the pain, but she still got game. Everyday life with a twist and a grin. Tears, true jokes, but here begin. She break it down real, no playing pretend. Take heed to the message, lessons through the lens. Came from the store, she built from the stars. Turned all them L's and twist them R's. Ain't here to preach, just here to relate. She done fell in the trap, now she shifting the bait. Every slip was set up for her next prize. Not your poor truth with a joke on the side. No filth, no fluff, just soul in the mix. Every story got a gem, every lie got a fix. She where you at from heartbreak to hustle. From crying in the dark to finding the muscle. So if you watch, you better open your ears, cause the realest lessons come wrapped in them tears. Hey, here's the message, you gon' feel inspired. Real talk, no cut, just the truth and lies. Been through the fire, now she speed that flame. Life through the pain, but she still got game. Everyday life with a twist and a trend. Tears, truth, jokes, where the hill begin. She break it down real, never play and pretend. Take heed to the message, lessons through the lens. She say how it is, no shook, no mess. Like roast you with love, but it's all gon' last. It's life uncut with a side to grace. She a voice in your ear when the world's in your face. So laugh if you want, cry if you need. But one thing for sure, he gon' take. Cause she been through the mess, now she blessed in the crowd. The truth in the chest, and the head still proud.
I was on Colored People Time today, y'all. I was on Colored People Time today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? Now, y'all know I had to tend to the bear first. Y'all know I had to tend to the bear. He acts just like a big baby, so I had to tend to him first before I put him outside. You know, he acts indignant if I'm not on time with his food and water. He acts indignant, okay? And he look at me and turn his head sideways like, Ma, you know what type of time this is. It's early. You know what I'm saying? So I apologize for, listen, I was on Colored People Time. Please forgive me. Okay? Now, the audio that you just heard, that amazing intro that you just heard, okay, for Take Heed Show, shout out to 1000 Watts Radio, baby. You hear me? Shout out to 1000 Watts Radio, baby. When y'all get time, get in there and like and subscribe to that brother channel. You hear me? Where the beats are always dropping. You understand? Get in here. Tell them, take heed, my baby. Shout out to Corey Joe, 1000 Watts Radio, baby. Got to combine it together. Thank you so much, Corey Joe, for being in the chat. I greatly appreciate you, my brother. You don't know how much, okay? Okay, you don't know how much. Okay, conscious parenting. All right, wait a minute. Did the name change? Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Listen, y'all. Good morning, Stephen. How are you? Okay. Corey Joe gave membership to Conscious Parenting. All right now. Thank you, Corey Joe, for donating a gift membership. I greatly appreciate you for that. We're going to get into some foolery this morning, okay? Now, the title of this nonsense, wait a minute, hold on. I'm sorry. Give me a minute. If you don't know who I am, that's fine. I'm not famous yet, okay? That's fine. I'm not famous yet. My show name is called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means queen, okay? Now, the name that was given to me was from my husband, okay? Which he is from his tribe. It just means queen. My husband is Nigerian, for the people who don't know, okay? Shout out to Niger, okay? So let's get into the foolery this morning, okay? Let's get into the foolery this morning. Oh, social media is something else. You hear me? Okay, here we go. Holly Berry, ex-husband, says, I ain't ready. I ain't really, he said, I ain't really want to marry her. Okay. Holly Berry, ex-husband, says, I ain't really want to marry her. Okay. We gonna go and discuss why he ain't really want to marry her. Okay. For some of y'all who don't understand, Holly Berry changes men like she changes underwear. I don't know if y'all know. No shot at the sister. No shot at the sister. But she changed men like she changed underwear. Okay. And this is the problem. Most of us, no matter how old we are, we don't actually know that we are the problem. We believe that everybody else is the problem except us. Okay. I want to stress that to y'all. Okay. A lot of y'all women, when you meet men who are not right, you immediately be like, okay, you know what? Let me just get rid of him. Then you meet another man who's not right. Then you meet another man who's not right. And most of the time, we leave a trail of tears because we're having children by each of these men. Okay. But we don't understand that it's something in us. Oh, Nika, how are you, baby? Green beans, I see you. How you doing? Good morning, everybody who is in the chat. Most of us don't understand that we are not cleaning out anything that is not right within us. You understand? We're not doing the work. So we're going to continue to get foolery. Most of us don't understand that. So there's a lot of content creators who've been talking about it, our female content creators, and they were saying that the brother had no right, okay? The brother had no right to be talking about Holly in the first place, okay? That's what a lot of them said. They were upset that he talked about Holly anyway, okay? I think his name is Justin, or Justice. That was her first husband, I believe. So we're going to discuss the foolery. But before we do that, we're going to get in here. Okay? We're going to get in here real quick. So, let me see. What this Caucasian woman is about to come to social media and say, it's so messed up, but it's funny at the same time. Like it's messed up, but it's funny at the same time. Listen to this right here.
Where was you at? Why wasn't you? You didn't answer your phone. I don't care what you gotta say. Hey, where you at? Oh, traffic do be crazy at this time for real. You hungry? Well, I make spaghetti, but if you want that, I can make that. We could just have double. Okay, baby, I'll see you soon. Love you. Can't wait to see you. That's why they like us. Hey, what?
That's nasty. That's nasty. And that's where this a lot of Caucasian women are coming to social media with content like this. And I listen. I know it ain't right. I know it ain't right, but I listen. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. I know it ain't right, but I'll be damned. Let's play it one more time. Here we go.
Hey, where was you at? Why wasn't you? You didn't answer your phone. I don't care what you gotta say. Hey, where you at? Oh, traffic do be crazy at this time for real. You hungry? Well, I make spaghetti, but if you want that, I can make that. We could just have double. Okay, baby, I'll see you soon. Love you. Can't wait to see you. That's why they like us.
That's nasty. That's nasty. Why you think she decided to do a skit like that? She telling the truth. When he come home a little late, you ready for war. Instead of just asking him, honey, is everything okay? Anything happened? Before you start wilding out. You understand? Get what he about to tell you first. You don't know if they held him over at work. You know what I'm saying? His phone could have died at work. He couldn't have time to call you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was out in the field. You know what I'm saying? When I say field, like he could have been driving, doing something, and maybe his phone died or something like that. And so he couldn't reach you. And that's why he's late. Most of y'all, when your husband or your man is late, you ready for a full-on battle, not knowing what this brother was going through while he was out in the world. She said a lot, she's trying to mimic us. She said that when we call, where you at? We cursing, we screaming, we this and that, or either maybe he couldn't get to the phone on time because he was doing something. Okay. Not just because he doesn't answer the phone like this, especially if he's at work. Just because he doesn't answer the phone like this, that doesn't mean he's cheating. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's out there doing nonsense with somebody. How does my mic sound, y'all? Does it sound all right? Let me know. How does the mic sound? Let me know. The uncomfortable truth is that most of the time we're ready for battle for no reason. This Caucasian sister said, no, I asked him what you want to eat. You understand? Some of us are ready for battle because what we saw is our mothers ready for battle. We saw our mothers go off on their boyfriends and stuff like that. Because I'm going to share something with you. Most of our mothers brought home men who are not of substance. Men that don't have a king mindset. Men who are just there to have her to buy him some clothes and sneakers, and he's eating all the cereal in the house, and he knocking mama down, breaking her back, and then he disappear. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you always saw mama going off and screaming on him and this and that. But a man of substance, you can't do that to. He won't allow you to, because he knows his worth. He won't allow you to snap on him. And I'm going to share something with you, my sisters. You should not rise to the occasion to want to. You should not rise to the occasion to want to. Thank you so much, Corey Joe, for the $2 super chat, baby. Your mic sounds nice. Tell him hit that like button. Baby, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Because I had greeted y'all. Hit that like button. You hear me? Hit that like button, baby. They got 3 dots at the top of the screen, or either dap the screen twice. Boom, boom. Hit that like button. Okay? Even if you don't like me. You just came over here to hear if I was going to talk about Dr. Umar today. I'm not. I'm not. You can scroll up. I'm not. Oh my God. Oh my God. So now listen. The uncomfortable truth. The uncomfortable truth is a lot of us run. Okay? A lot of us run our teacher away because the way we talk to him. A lot of us run our teacher away because the way we talk to him. I kid you not. We dapping in Holly just a little bit. Holly might have met her teacher 4 times, and she lost him every time. And I'm going to share with you why I think she lost him every time. Now, before we get in here, I want y'all to listen to this real quick. This is one of our sisters with a Caucasian brother on a podcast, okay? Now, y'all tell me, does this ish make sense? Here we go.
me finish.
Jesus Christ.
Just shut your mouth and let me finish.
Okay.
Thank you. About time. 2 + 2 = 4. Would you agree? Is that always true?
What do you mean by always?
It past, present, and in the future. Is it a universal
It
truth?
depends. Like, there's like an entire like debate over like whether we've like found math or it's always existed. Like, for example, if there was no one to see it, like in the cosmos, and we had two particles like just like rolling around each other, does that mean two? Like, does that still exist? Does math still exist in that context? I think that math is probably something that we like observe and that we've kind of come to use like in a utility sense. But I don't think that I think there probably needs to be someone there counting for for there to be one or two or three things. I think it's like there's some utility in math. So I don't necessarily think it's like something that you can quantify in this way of always existing. I think it's something that we kind of constructed.
So you're saying numbers are only dependent upon the things in the world?
Hey, Renee.
I mean, if there's no things in the world, there's no number of things.
Yeah, that makes no sense. Numbers are universal. Yeah, numbers pre-exist. Logic pre-exists creation. That's why creation is ordered in a logical way.
Okay, I would probably disagree.
So creation is not ordered in a logical way. Okay, do you believe in the laws of logic?
I think that laws of logic are like we use them like utility wise, right? To come to conclusions and to like
So they could be false in the future.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm
asking you a question. Okay, I'm asking you, could they be false in the future? Let me finish.
Jesus Christ.
Just shut your mouth and let me finish.
Now, did any of that make sense to you? Did any of that make sense to you? Y'all understand? Did any of that make sense to you? He said just this simple question right here.
Let me finish.
Jesus Christ.
Just shut your mouth and let me finish.
Okay.
Thank you. About time. 2 + 2 = 4. Would you agree? Is that always?
All he asked her was, does 2 + 2 = 4? Do you agree? Okay. My sisters, what does 2 + 2? What is 2 + 2? Put it in the chat. What is 2 + 2? Renee, what's up, baby? Enjoy your day at work. Brittany, what's going on, honey? Okay. All right. All right. All right, Joyce, how are you? I hope I'm saying your name right, honey. All right. 18. 18. Oh, my God. All right. So that's common, right? We all know 2 + 2 = 4, right? But she went through a whole spill of all this foolery. And this is the thing that always get on my nerve with a lot of us. And it's not her fault because she's young. So somebody taught her to behave like that. You understand? Or she picked it up from someone. We can never just go to the answer. You understand? Even when we're doing stupid shit, we can never just go to the answer. Joyce, thank you. Thank you for taking time to donate to the channel. Gave me a party hat. Thank you, baby. We never could just go straight to the answer. Like, okay, check this out. When a woman explains why she cheated on her husband, right? She got to do a whole breakdown dance and spiral turn and backflip and this and that. No, she can't just go to, I cheated on my husband. I got to go to explain to you why I cheated. Then, boom, eventually I'll get to, I cheated on my husband. But I got to give you all this cock and bull story before I actually land to, I cheated on my husband. Also, another thing too, when we decide to get up and leave the husband and the children, we know we can't just get up there and say, I left my husband and my children. No, you can't just get up there and say that. You got to go through a whole cock and bull story, wax on, wax off bullshit first before I actually get to the part I left my kids and my husband and I wanted to pursue me. Because the story has to be good. I have to reel you in with the story. I can't just get to the answer. You ask me something, I can't just get to the answer. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Now it's different if you went straight to the answer and then the person say, can you elaborate? Then you go into it. But no, we don't do that because we want to get you on our side first. You understand? We want to get everybody on our side first before we get to the answer. Okay? Now, my dear, I'm going to share something with you. William, is that your name? Baby, if you believe that I'm ugly, baby, scroll up. I keep telling YouTube, stop sending me babies over here. I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know what's going on, baby. If you believe you don't like to see the host, scroll up, baby. You hear me? This is adult conversation. Scroll up, baby. You understand? So now, let's get back into the foolery. Okay? Let's get back into the foolery this morning. Okay? Now, since you said that, William, baby, I'm going to block you, baby, okay? I'm going to block you. I didn't even know you talk like that. I'm going to block you, baby, okay? All right. Have a good day. So now, let's get back into the foolery. So, when you have this type of, a lot of us have this type of understanding because we are not held accountable. My sisters, it's not that I come to bash you. It's because I learned this myself. So I'm coming to tell you this is our problem. We don't know accountability. We hate accountability. We can't stand it. That's why we'll go around, we'll blame everybody for the decisions that we made in our life. We will get in here and blame everybody for the decisions that we made with our own life. Even when it comes to us giving birth to children, we'll blame the father for the whole kit and caboodle. And we were the ones that was laying up there with one leg to the east and one to the west. There's no accountability. And when we get in here and tell a story, we want you to listen to our side. That's why we go through a whole song and dance. And then at the end, we get to the answer. Y'all, I'm sharing something with you. The brothers are waking up. They tired. They're tired. The brothers are waking up and they're tired. Okay? Just wanted to share that with you. Okay? Just wanted to share that with you. It's nasty, but it's true. Okay? Shout out to the Big Player Podcast. This sister gonna come in and she gonna, she gonna give some, checks and balances. Check this out right here.
Find it interesting that we can check black men all the time, but black men can't check us. We could tell a black man he got to go to therapy. We could tell a black man he lazy, he needs to help around the house, but your black man can't get you up at 6 a.m. and be like, we doing a workout? Your black man can't say, hey, babe, when you on the phone with your family, you're gossiping a lot. And then when you get off the phone with them, it's negativity in this household. Is there a way you can participate in your family stuff that doesn't hinder our relationship? You're treating me like your sister's baby father, and it hurts me every time you get off the phone with her. Like, I don't understand. Why is it that a partnership, when it comes to betterment, is only us to them when it can't be them to us?
Yeah, if we being honest, can't nobody really criticize. I'm convinced that black men have to be perfect. Because anytime you show just a regular human characteristic, you get ostracized, you get beat down.
You do.
You get, y'all know the rhetoric. We gotta be perfect. Well, I'm not saying you gotta be perfect, I'm just saying. What you just saying? We gotta be perfect.
If we're being honest, can you really give the sister a certain level of criticism without her being offended and want to go into, fight mode? I haven't seen that yet. Have you?
I haven't seen it yet either. Nope. Because someone can criticize you about something, my sisters, and you immediately, okay, you immediately snap. Check this out right here. When a woman is fat, let's understand this. When she's a fat girl, like take heed. When she's a fat girl and somebody say, sis, you need to go on a diet. You need to lose weight, right? Okay. All right. She immediately gets offended. Now, what the person said to her, that's not bad. Okay. But when y'all see a man who might be a fat guy, y'all immediately tell him, nah, you too fat. Y'all immediately tell him that. You didn't even say what the man would say to the woman. Sis, you need to go on a diet. Sis, you need to work out. No, you immediately tell him you fat. I don't like fat guys. Mind you, you big too, but you'll sit up there and tell him, I don't like fat guys. And so guys, the men have to take all types of criticism from us. But when it's our turn, okay, none of us can take it. Like if he say, I don't like you with that 27-inch wig on. I don't like you with those nails and lashes on. I need you to stop wearing that, right? Okay. You immediately snap. Oh, how dare you? How dare you tell me that? You know what I'm saying? How dare you say that to me? You immediately snap. But if he was wearing a hair unit, you would immediately start talking down to him, like, you know, cracking on him and everything like that. That's why when those barbers put in those hair units, they always cover the brother face, because they don't be wanting y'all to see his face and stuff like that. Even when they finish the haircut, they don't even show the brother face because they don't want y'all to be clowning him. But that's what y'all do. Yet when a man asks y'all not to wear that, you immediately call him sus. Oh, he's sus. He's sus. Some women have hair issues, but also some men too. Y'all don't know how to talk to. Y'all don't know how to talk to our brothers, and you don't know how to respond when they're talking to you. When men hold you accountable, you don't know how to respond properly. Instead of you getting irate and ready to flip out. Now, Michelle is right. We have to learn how to do our own hair. I agree with that. I'm going to share something with you. Not all melanated women have short hair. Not all of us. There's a lot of sisters who take care of their hair. They take time to moisturize it, you know, all these good things, wash it, condition it, you know what I'm saying? And then some just got short hair. And even if you got short hair like take heed and the Corella DeVille, because I got a Corella DeVille gray stripe through my head, okay? Even if you got, you know, short hair like me, okay? You can still, you know, moisturize it, tend to it on a daily basis. Take heed still do. I still tend to my hair, even though I ain't got a lot of hair. And so when I go out with my husband, I don't wear my head tie. Sometimes I'm just out there in my natural hair. I just make it look nice, you know what I'm saying? I fit my round apple face, okay? The uncomfortable truth is that a man can't call you out on certain things, but you will disgrace a man in public. You will disgrace him. You don't care. Nobody can check us, my sisters. And when even your own sister ready to check you, y'all immediately get upset. Y'all immediately get upset. And I'm going to share something with you. This is a key component. This is a key component that will have a lot of our brothers not wanting to be with y'all. because he can't never correct you. You always perfect. He does everything wrong. I do. I see it too, 18. That's why I'm looking. That's why I'm looking too. You right. You two did. They did something with the system because I can't recognize some of the people. Good morning to all my regulars in the chat, and good morning to all my mods. Thank you for showing up. The uncomfortable truth is that we critique a lot of things that our brothers do. Okay? We critique a lot of things that our brothers do. But they can never critique us. We can dog walk our brothers, and they can't never get in here and dog walk us. Now, it's nasty to say dog walk. It's nasty. But a lot of y'all content creators, y'all get in here and y'all be doing a lot. You do a lot. You do a lot. And some of it is unnecessary. And I think y'all do it to like pander to your crowd and stuff like that, so that they'll believe that, oh, this is the type of woman you are. And the thing is that you actually crying out for help. You are actually crying out for help, trying to figure out what's wrong with you and why you ain't got no man. I always laugh when women come to social media and say, I don't have a man because it's by choice. I was single before. I know the ins and outs of being single for many years. And the way that y'all clocking the tea, it's not fun. I don't see it. And mind you, when I was single, I had a good job. I worked for Port. I made good money. Port paid me well. I was able to travel, do all these things I wanted to do. I made good money. And I still wanted a warm body on top of me. So I don't understand that part. And I was in my 20s when I was thinking that. I think a lot of y'all lied to yourselves. That's just me. Okay? Now, I want y'all to hear this. Kamo TV. Okay, I want y'all to hear this. This brother came to social media and he said, never get married again. He said, I'll never get married again. This brother came to social media, one of our brothers, melanated brother. He said, I'll never get married again. Listen to what he said.
I'm never getting married again. I'm never going to do like the, committed relationship where we all live together and shit like that. I'm not doing that shit again because I lived that life already, right? Yeah, I got married young, but regardless, I still got married. I lived a life. I got 2 kids out of it, got divorced. I'm over that shit. I tried several times after getting married, and it's not like it's just not for me. It's just that I have no interest anymore of seeing where it will go, seeing how I will pursue it. None of that shit. I'm just over it. And it's not like a bitter thing. And it's not like, oh, I'll never find anyone. I just choose me. I want to wake up choosing me. I want to go to sleep choosing me. Plain and simple. That's it. There's no disrespect, or I don't look down on anybody saying, oh, don't get married, none of that stuff. I'm still going to encourage my kids to find one person to be with and spend their life with and things like that. All that shit sounds great. It sounds great. But is it part of everyone's journey? No. Is it everyone's choice? No. And I choose not to have that. And it's not to say that, oh, you might find someone. If you find someone, it might be different. That's always a possibility. But it's a no. Real shit.
I'm going to share something with you. That wife he was married to, she probably dog walked him. And most of the time when you hear men like this, right here talking like this, he probably wasn't the problem. He probably was not the problem. Because he said even after, he still was trying. I'm going to share something with you. Some of y'all women like men that'll play you out. I know it's nasty, but it's true. Some of y'all like to be misused and abused. Some of y'all do. I ain't lying. Some of y'all like to bring chaos. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some brothers like that too. But they're wielding their mama's logic. They're wielding their mama's logic. Because male logic is not like that. You understand? They got to go through a whole strategy before they just make a move. They got to go through how the thing will end. How it's, okay, it began, but how will I have this to end? You understand? I know it's nasty, but it's true. A lot of y'all would rather pick the bad boy than the one who got the 9 to 5 and who he's stable. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all like that. It's only until you get a certain age, now you want to change your mindset. Not even though, because I watched something on the Balloon Popping show, and there was a woman who was around 50 something, and she was telling a 60-year-old man who was on a Balloon Popping show, because they have a Balloon Popping show for the older ones too. And she was saying, I need a man that's like a little thuggish. You 50 years old, what you need a man that's a little thuggish for? That's wild. You know what I'm saying? Why would you want a man who is 60 years old that's a little thuggish? You foolish. That's a lot of stuff that, you know, you need to impact. Something's going on with you. I know it is a horrible show, Green Beans. I know. Man. The Balloon Popping show, all these little bootleg ones too, they show the demon in us. No lie. No lie. It shows the demon in us. I feel bad for the brother, but there's also a lot of sisters who feel like that too. That marriage is not the end game. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to share something with you. We were designed to be together. We were designed to be together. But the thing is, you got to do the legwork. Just because somebody looks good to you doesn't mean they're good for you. Just because everybody want this man doesn't mean that he will be the man for you. And I know because everybody want him, a lot of women are attracted to this man. But then you got to look at how he passed through these women and do nonsense to them. You understand? Y'all got to look at that as well. Did he leave a trail of baby mamas in tears? You understand? Y'all got to open up your eyes. Because I'm tired of us saying that, okay, well, since I was celibate for a few years, 4 or 5 years, I was celibate. Some of y'all women get in here. I was celibate. And so when I got into this relationship, I didn't know that he wasn't right. So you had all that time to figure out what type of man you wanted, and then you still jumped in the arms of Pookie and Rere. It doesn't make sense. You had all that time to want to be with a certain type of man, and yet you still jumped in Pookie and Rere arms. And what does that tell Take Heed? That means you didn't do the work inside. That means you didn't take time to do the work inside. While you were being celibate, you didn't talk to Yahweh. You didn't get the work inside cleaned out like you need to. A lot of us do that. And then we still turn around and blame the man. A lot of us do that and still turn around and blame the man because you didn't do the work. You didn't want to change. You understand? It's just that he looks good to you right now. I'm just saying. Now, we're going to get into something real quick, and I'm going to run out real quick because I got to go get the dog. Give me a minute, okay? I want y'all to hear what this brother said.
So brash, but I have to call a thing a thing. When you look at black culture, who leads it? Women. That's actually a curse. That's not a blessing. That's a curse. In the Bible, in Isaiah, it talks about how you will be persecuted by children. What's going on in the inner cities? Who are the gangs made up mostly of? Children. And women will lead you. That's not a blessing, that's a curse. Meanwhile, Roland Martin's walking around with a shirt that says vote like a black woman. That's crazy to me. Wearing a shirt that says vote like a black woman. Look, you dummy. The reason why black women vote predominantly for a party and for a philosophy that promises handouts, that promises to take care of you, that promises to be your big brother, is because they can't depend on the men in their home. And so it's because you fell asleep at the gate that your women feel that they must now vote for a politician to take care of them.
You ain't done more for black people than LBJ did, than Bill Clinton did, than FDR did.
For you, a grown man, to wear a shirt that says vote like a black woman is like saying, I don't want to be a man. I don't want to take responsibility and rise to the occasion. I want for the government to take care of me. That's what you're saying when you wear a shirt that says vote like a black woman, who doesn't feel protected, who doesn't feel like her man can take care of her and of the family. That's what you are saying when you say vote like a black woman. That sorry to be so brash, but I have to.
Is that nasty? Is that nasty? That's nasty. That's nasty. Okay? Now, I see you in my chat. You said, where do I find a good woman? You're asking me? Are you a man? You're asking me, where do you find a good woman? Okay. Well, you asked though, right? You asked, right? Okay. So let it be that Take Heed didn't just get out here and give a man advice. You asked me, right? Okay. What's the natural order? What's the natural order? It's Yahweh, then man, right? That's the natural order, right? Yahweh, then man. My brothers, you have a special link with Yahweh. I don't know if y'all know that already. Some of y'all, men who have king mindsets, you know that already, okay? So you have a special link with Yahweh. Did you know that you can go talk to him directly? I ain't lying. You can go talk to him directly. And I'm going to share something with you. I don't care where Yahweh's daughter is, any part of the world. You understand? I don't care where his daughter is, any part of the world. She could be across the world. I ain't lying. Green beans don't start no trouble. She could be anywhere, any part of the world. And if he designate this woman for you, okay, hell or high water, both of y'all will meet. Hell or high water, both of y'all will meet. Why is Take Heed saying that? Why is Take Heed saying that? Take Heed was living in Elizabeth by the seaport, where you rarely see African people that live down there. You rarely see it. It's only African American in that ghetto part as well. So you got Negroes, you got Negroes and you got ninjas that live down here. Never saw anybody else. You also have Latinos, and then you got, the ghetto Latinos. So we all live together down here. You never think that you will meet an African brother down there. Okay? And mine came all the way from Nigeria. You understand? So when God designates something to happen, it's going to happen no matter what. You understand? When God say yes, no one can say no. Nobody. So talk to Yahweh. My husband already knew I was his wife. When he first seen me, he knew I was his wife. That's nasty. That's nasty. Mind you, he have dated other women before me, but he knew I was his wife. Just by me walking up the street, he saw me, and I didn't even know who he was. I never paid attention. I'm always, especially when you live in like a bad area, you got to pay attention to, you got to have those, just tunnel vision, paying attention to where you need to go. Don't worry about what's going on in the street. Okay? So, this is the uncomfortable truth. My sisters, when you are trying to get picked, understand this. When you are trying to get picked, I didn't say you go to Yahweh and ask him for a man. That's the wrong thing to do. Okay? What you need to do is go to Yahweh and ask him to clean out everything that is not right within you for marriage. Now, mind you, check this out. A lot of stuff gonna come to the forefront. You gonna get scared. You gonna get scared. You gonna be like, damn, I'm like this. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be like, I didn't think I was like this. I always thought I was a good woman. Me too. Me too. When stuff started coming from the forefront, I was like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? I didn't know I was like that. Okay? My brothers, of course you already know that when you are ready for marriage, you have that link with Yahweh already. All you need to do is talk to him. And as you talk to him, he'll prepare you for the battle ahead. He'll prepare you. Because the worstest thing that a man, what type of battle that a man can have, and this is what I see. I don't know, my brothers, you chime in if you want to. But when a man is going for a full-on battle to find his wife, okay? The most hardest thing is to be with a woman who is broken. The most hardest thing is to be with a woman who is broken. Because she has so many issues going on. DJ Solomon, you're right. I know it's a tall order. That's why we have to do the work. Being in a relationship is not just pussy and dick. I want us to understand that. Being in a relationship is not just pussy and dick. We have to learn how to coexist with one another. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all being disrespectful in the chat. Y'all being mean. Where's the 3 dots at the top? Nobody hitting them? Nobody double tapping the screen or nothing? Y'all disrespectful today. Y'all disrespectful. I don't like y'all today. I don't like y'all today. Y'all being disrespectful today. Look at that. Y'all nasty today. I don't like y'all today. Okay? DJ Solomon says, you just spoke the exact reason why I encourage men to seek women elsewhere who are not broken nor emotional. I understand. It's hard to be with a woman who is broken. But I'm going to share something with you. It's different when she understands she's broken. It's different when she understands she needs to change. Because when she understands she needs to change, you could do a lot of work with her. If she understands that there's a problem going on with her, you could do a lot of work with her. Why is Take Keith saying that? Why is Take Keith saying that? I'm saying that because of my own self. When my king met me, I was broken. But I wanted to change. So if the woman is broken, but she wants to change. And if you, my brother, you see good in her. Now, if you don't see good in her, say, you know what I'm saying? I can't deal with that. Say, I can't deal with that. I'm not encouraging you to go be with a woman that ain't got her shit together. I'm not encouraging you to do that. Take heed is far from that. I'm not encouraging you to be with a baby mother, even though Take Heed was a baby mama. I'm not encouraging you to do that. What I will say, if you do want to sign up to be a stepfather, you understand, there has to be boundaries with those children and the baby fathers. I'm not telling you to, I'm not encouraging anybody to do that, because walking in the shoes of being a stepfather is very difficult. Even a stepmother being very difficult, because sometimes everybody don't raise their children properly. So I'm not sitting up here telling you, yeah, sign up for it. Do you know that Baby Mama Lane up the street around the corner has 80% of our women on that lane? So when one don't want to act right, you skip to the next one. That's how it go. That's how it go. When one don't want to act right, you skip to the next one. You missed the opportunity, sis. You missed the opportunity. I don't have time. Next. The thing is that in this day and time, men don't have to stay. In this day and time, they don't have to stay. It's too many of y'all women. Do you understand? So if one don't understand the assignment, boom, here's the next one. Okay. Now, if this one don't understand the assignment, boom, here's the next one. So my sisters, if when you don't understand the assignment, you can get replaced. I know some of y'all be like, yeah, he could get replaced too. You right, he can. But this is the one that wants to try to keep you. He doesn't want to just get the milk. He wants to buy the cow. There's a difference. See, there's a lot of men who want to buy the cow. And y'all mess that one up. And so now if you don't want to be right, then here's the next one. And even if you don't have children, if you don't want to be right, here's the next one. There's too many women out here for men to just keep putting up with bullshit. I keep telling y'all, there was a sister who was on tonight's conversation. She said, we got to start sharing our men. We've been doing it anyway. But she said, we got to start sharing our men. And we got to be public with it now. So on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, he at your house. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, he at my house. So we got to start sharing our men. Sway, where do they do that at? Sway, where do they do that at? But this is what she was saying. This is what she was saying. It's not enough men. She right though. She right, it's not enough. So this is why I'm telling y'all, my sisters, get on the good foot. If you ready to follow the leader, get on the good foot. You understand? Get on the good foot. Why is Takey telling you this? I didn't say get on the good foot while you are just dating him. No, get on the good foot dating and in marriage. I'm telling you this for a reason. Just as well as you was good to him while you were dating him, you're supposed to be just as good or even better when you marry. Do you understand? You got to do better. There's a lot of women who hiding around the corner who is ready to sign up to be the cleanup woman. And how they will justify it is it's not enough men to go around. This sister came out full effect and was like, nah, we got to start sharing. Who wants to share their husband? Raise your hand in the chat. Raise your hand in the chat who wants to share their husband. Huh? Don't all speak at once. Don't all speak at once. Who wants to share their husband? Okay? Who wants to share him? Okay? Who wants to share their husband? And you actually know you actually meeting the girl. Like, she come to your house. You know what I'm saying? Y'all chit-chatting. Who wants to actually, you know what I'm saying, share their husband? And I'm going to share something with y'all. This is the uncomfortable truth. Not all black men cheat. I know y'all want to make it a type of way like, oh, black men cheat. Not all black men cheat. It's just it's the ones that you choosing that cheat. Okay? There are a lot of black men that's loyal. It's just you ain't ran into them yet. There's a lot of black men who love themselves and they don't want to give they ping to everybody. Because there's a lot of stuff out here that you can't get rid of. There's a lot of black men who love themselves. And they don't want to just be sleeping with everybody just because you got a big butt and a smile. But social media will have you to believe that all black men cheat. Okay. Ain't sharing. She. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, Renee. Not all black men cheat. The uncomfortable truth is that, check this out. When you're married, and I know a lot of people will say, take heed, you're reaching. But when you're married and your husband is out here and he's ready to cheat, okay, or he's cheating, most of the time there's something going on at home, okay? We're talking about a man with a king mindset. We're not talking about Pookie and Ray, because Pookie and Ray don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. We not talking about Pookie and Ray. We talking about the brothers who got a king mindset. When they cheat, something's going on at home. It's not that, oh, they just want to cheat. Something's going on at home. And my sisters, you have to learn how to open up your eyes. They're not just out here because they want to cheat. Something's going on at home. Some of y'all think it's okay when you get mad with your husband to put him on ice for a couple weeks. Do you understand? Some of y'all get mad with your husband and you believe it's okay to put him on ice for a couple weeks. Sometimes it's a month. Sometimes you will put him on ice for a year. And I'm going to share something with you. Every woman who thinks it's okay to put your husband on ice, okay, may thunder fire your mouth. May thunder fire your mouth that you believe it's okay to put your husband on ice. And then when he cheats, now you running and telling everybody in the family and you telling pastor that your husband is cheating on you. May thunder fire your mouth for that nonsense. The man is sneaking out is because you are not giving him the cookie. He's sneaking out because when he tapped you on the shoulder late in the midnight hour, you ready to give a whole war to this man because he went like this. Remember when you decided to marry this man, right? You made a covenant. You made a covenant. And some of us don't live by this covenant. You made a covenant with him that your body belongs to him and his body belongs to you. You made a covenant. So it is your job when he has a fire and a desire, it is your job to assist. Just like if you have a fire and desire, it's his job to assist. Y'all made a covenant. You're supposed to work within that covenant. I know it's nasty, but it's the truth. I know it's nasty, but it's the truth. I'm telling you nothing but the truth. Most of the time when these men tap out and go mess with the cleanup woman, there's other issues going on in the home. Some of y'all don't know how to talk to your husband. You talk to him like he's your son. Is that nasty? Did I go too far? Did I go too far? Some of y'all talk to your husband like he your son. None of y'all don't know how to use manners when you talking to him. Some of y'all get irate and y'all get nasty and you're shouting at him. All these things like this. And so the cleanup woman is telling him, good morning, King. Good morning. You look good today. You smell nice today. The cleanup woman is telling him that when the wife is supposed to tell him that. Baby, you smell good today, baby. You know what I'm saying? My king, you have a wonderful day. I'm going to miss you. I can't wait till you come home. Make that man want to come home. Instead of him sitting in the driveway trying to contemplate how he going to get into the house and get ready to do battle with you. Take heed is telling you to change your mindset towards your husband, and you will see the change when he gets out that car. Anytime your husband have to sit in that car for a minute, he's unhappy. He doesn't want to come home. He's trying to figure out how he gonna walk in the house. But when a man is happy at home, you will see him jump out that car. Once he get into the driveway, he jumping out the car. He trying to get his behind in the house because he tired. He want to rest. He know the house is clean. He know you cooked. He is ready to relax. Do you understand? He not sitting in the car for 30 minutes before he get into the house. A lot of y'all be ready for war when this man come home. When the world done already beat him up, you ready for war. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also donate to the page as well. Y'all indignant today. Look at the numbers. Y'all nasty today. I don't know what I did to y'all. I don't know what I did to y'all today, but y'all nasty today. Look at the numbers. Oh, no respect at all. Y'all ain't got no respect. 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 Hit the 3 dots at the top of the screen or double tap the screen. Y'all nasty today. I don't want to talk to y'all. Y'all nasty. Y'all nasty today. Okay? The uncomfortable truth, my sisters, is that your spot can be replaced at any time because there's too many of us. It's too many of us. It is too many of us. And this is all races. I'm not just talking to melanated sisters. This is all races. We outweigh, we outbeat count when it comes to men. All of us, every race. And the thing is, the melanated sisters, y'all know it. This is why y'all get offended when other women from different races come into our realm. This is why y'all get upset. Because you know it ain't enough black men to go around. So when other women come into our space, y'all immediately get upset. But I'm going to share something with you. This is nasty, and a lot of people who've been following me, you already know this to be true. We are their first pick. The melanated sister is his first pick. I don't care who he married to right now. His first pick, his first love is a melanated woman. From your nose to your hips, to your thighs, to your fingertips, to your backside, to your breast, to your hips that ride from side to side, from your eyes to your cheekbones, to everything, to your neck. You understand? You are his first choice. I don't care who he married to now. You were his first choice. But there was one of our sisters who treated him like shit, who disrespected him, and he said, oh, hell to the no, no, no. And then you have other brothers who are on social media who might live abroad, and they tell their brothers, nah, y'all come over here. Come over here, y'all. Come over here. They got all these women over here. Come over here, y'all. And then y'all, some of y'all foolish women get up there on social media. Oh, we ain't never want y'all anyway. Y'all go over there and do your passport bro things. Shout out to the passport bros. Some of y'all women get in here and tell these, you get on social media, we ain't want y'all anyway. Then you start crying later, talking about all the black men is getting taken by different races. It's how you talk to them. It's how you talk to them. Do you know we are the only community that talk with our eyes? We're the only community. Oh, is the mic messed up? Say it again. Is it messed up? Tell me. It's crackling. Okay, let's see. Is it crackling now? Let me know. I turned off the speaker. Is it crackling now? It's clear. Oh, it's not. Is it crackling? No. I can see. No. Okay, good. I turned off the speaker. Sometimes the speaker does that. I don't know why. Okay. Okay, you said it's still a bit crackling. Let me see. What about that? If I turn off the, let's see. Is it crackling now? What about it? It's still crackling. What about that? Is it crackling now? Nope, nope, nope. It's not crackling now. How does it sound now? No, 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 it's good. You fine, not too close. No, I'm good. Okay, good. All right. So you telling me all the time that was the computer? Is that crazy? I didn't drop the phone. How does it sound now? Okay, so now check this out. All the time when you get in here, when we get in here, we tell, well, let me get back to the original thought. So when our brothers, right, when they are choosing between us and another culture, am I right? Okay. When they are choosing between us and another culture, and both of the women, you understand? And both of the women have the same characteristics, okay? He's not going to choose the woman outside our community. He's going to choose you. My sisters, I'm telling you, why am I saying this? Because you are the one that he knows. You are the one that he was raised to love. See, we disqualify ourselves when we talk to our men like they crazy. We disqualify ourselves when we talk to our men like they crazy. A man can't deal with a woman screaming and hollering at him 24/7. That doesn't make sense. They can't. So this is why the other women from different cultures, they always win our brothers. because the respect level is there. The respect level is there. And this is the thing that always get on my nerve, my sisters. When you go outside your race, right? And you go get in a relationship, you respect this man from a different race more than your own brother. You respect him more. And sometimes you find a man outside the race that can't even be compared to your brother who got a 9 to 5, who got a side hustle, his own business, doing what he got to do. You can't even find a person that is compared to him. You know what I'm saying? Outside the race. But you will respect him that's from a different race more than your brother. There was a Caucasian brother who came up here a couple months back. He said, I never understood why. He said, I have an attraction. I like melanated women. This is what he said. He said, and I find it so strange that when I meet melanated women, this is what he said, when I meet melanated women, right off the bat, they treat me like I'm a king. And he said, actually, I ain't worth shit. He said, I don't work. I live in my mother's basement. He said, I ain't got shit. He said, but they treat me and respect me better than the men that they have dated in their past. I ask them for money. I ask them for this. I ask to drive their car. They give it to me. And he said, it's because I'm Caucasian. And I fell out. I fell out because the Caucasian brother was telling the truth. My sisters, the thing is that even when now check this out. There are a lot of our sisters who you be with men who are Pookie and Rere, and you let him use you. Okay? Because Pookie and Rere, no matter what color Pookie and Rere is, he's a user. You understand? No matter what color Pookie and Rere is. Latinos have Pookie and Rere's. Caucasian people have Pookie and Rere's. You understand? Melanated people have Pookie and Rere. Okay? All of them got Pookies and Rere's. Okay? All right? And Pookishas and Reikishas too. Okay? But if your dating pool in the melanated community was Pookie and Rere, and you didn't work on what's going on inside of you, when you go to the Caucasian community, you gonna still end up with Pookie and Rere. You will still end up with Pookie and Rere. Do you understand? So, what I suggest to you, before you call yourself skipping to another community, work on you. You understand? Work on you. Clean out the stuff that is not right within you. And then your eyes will open to a different pool of men. Let me share something with you. This is one thing I love about my brothers. From the bottom to the top, this is one thing I love about my brothers. Pookie and Rere, I ain't got no love for y'all. Okay, so from the bottom to the top of our men who have king mindset, okay? They will go with a woman, okay? They will be with a woman. They rarely care how women look. They rarely care. You will get a man who might be a number 8. He will date a woman who is a number 4. He will. He'll date a number 4. You will get a man who is a number 10. He'll date a woman who is a number 3. Want to know why he's doing that? It's not that he's using her. You want to know why he's doing that? It's the way she responds to him. See, a man can tell off the back when he's dating you if you're willing to follow him. We're talking about men with a king mindset. We're not talking about Pookie and Rere. You understand? We're not talking about Pookie and Rere. Okay? We're talking about men with king mindset. Long as he knows that you want to treat him right and respect him, he'll take you along. And he don't give a damn what anybody say. I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying to you. The thing is that a change needs to come within you, my sisters. A change needs to come within you. How is my mic? Does my mic sound nice or is it messed up? Is it good, y'all? Let me know. I'm about to turn on the speaker real quick. Let me see. How does it sound? Steven, is good? Okay, now I put the speaker back on because I want to see something. See Breeze, how are you, baby? Okay, let me see. I put the speaker back on. Tell me. All right. Let me know. It's still good, I think. Okay. Steven, how it sound? Okay. Okay. Daniel, is that you? Because the name looks so different up there. Daniel, how are you? I'm looking at the picture. Okay. Mic sound nice. Check one. Mic sound nice. Check two. I'm tired. Okay. Still crackling. Steven, somebody said it's still crackling. Can you hear me? Can you hear it? At the end of the sentence, there's static. Okay. Yes, it is. Okay. All right. So that's the speaker. We're going to turn it off. Okay. All right. So now let's get to something because I want y'all, why I was talking like that, because I want us to land right here. Okay. I want us to land right here. That's why I was talking the way I was talking, because I want us to land right here. We're going into the main event. Halle Berry changes men like he changes drawers. And that's because she is labeled a sex symbol in Hollywood. Okay? Halle Berry is the creme de la creme. Okay? She is the creme de la creme. You understand? In Hollywood. I know y'all listen. Let's not sleep on Holly. Let's not sleep on Holly. Back in the day, Holly was a whole nightmare. Okay? She was a whole nightmare. Let's not sleep on her. Okay? All right? We're not going to sleep on her. Holly is a beautiful woman. A beautiful woman. You hear me? Even when she played a crack addict mom, that story was heartbreaking. But listen, all the other movies that Holly played in, y'all saw her beauty from her head to her toes. You hear me? The woman is beautiful, but she changes men like she changes drawers. And there's a lot of characteristics that she has as old as she is. She don't understand that something is wrong with her. Okay? And there's a lot of our melanated sisters who are 10. Holly's a 10. Holly is a 10. I don't care what anybody say. This sister is a 10. You hear me? And so when you are a 10, you don't see anything wrong with you. Like you perfect. Okay? You perfect in and out. Okay? And this is her husband, her ex-husband speaking. Shay, is that you? Hey Shay, what's up, baby? Okay. Okay. Now, somebody said, what do you rate yourself? I'm going to share something with you. When I wasn't married, I rated myself. But I think I rated myself on this show before too. I said a 2. I'm a 2. So now let's go to Halle Berry, ex-husband. Check out what he said. I hope y'all can hear him because I don't have the speaker on.
Hey, she asked me to marry her after knowing me.
Oh, hold on.
I said, okay.
Let me go back. Hold on. Here we go.
Telling me, hey, she asked me to marry her after knowing me for 5 months. And I said, okay. But because I couldn't say no.
Who's going to say no at that time?
And I said, okay. But I don't know if my heart was really into it.
Right.
But I didn't want to make her feel bad and say no.
Oh, let me stop real quick. Let me see. Oh, Shay, you could have left it. You could have left it, Shay. Let me share something with you. When I rate myself, it's for me. I don't care what anybody else say about me. I'm not delusional like some of y'all women. You understand? I'm not delusional. I can tell myself the truth. You understand? A lot of y'all who you be weighing like close to 400 pounds and you looking like a pit bull in the face, y'all be getting up here talking about you a 10. I can rate myself. You understand? And be truthful with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get in here and tell you no lies. Now, when we're talking about certain other things that my husband may see in me, to him I'm a 10. Okay? To my husband I'm a 10. But I'm saying for me on these YouTubian streets, okay, you will probably label me a 2. Okay? But for my husband, I'm a 10 every day, all day. Okay, because he chose me. So some of y'all don't get offended in the chat if I said that about me. I'm not pointing at you saying you are. Some of y'all gotta wake up. Seriously, y'all get offended for every little thing. Let's go back into the video. Shout out to Halle, ex-husband. Here we go.
Telling me, hey, she asked me to marry her after knowing me for 5 months. And I mean, I said, okay. But because I couldn't say no.
I mean, yeah, who's gonna say no at that time?
And I said, okay. But I don't know if my heart was really into it.
Right.
But I didn't want to make her feel bad and say no. Or like I was just in the moment. It caught me off guard. But I was like, cool, we getting along, we vibing. We're only 5 months in. We're still in the honeymoon state. And then all of a sudden, that followed up. I met Halle in May of 1992. So you talking about, then we got married January 1st, 1993. Right? And, but we spent a lot of time apart because she was doing movies in this country, that country. And we honestly, we probably could have made it if I knew
Hey
about
Tracy,
therapy.
what's up, baby?
About therapy, we probably could have made it. We never had any major issues like that. It's just that because I was young and had only been in, honestly, one real relationship before her, my knowledge and my understanding, my wisdom around relationships just wasn't vast. So I'm looking at my mom, and a wife at that time should cook, clean, and then I'm thinking, okay, if we have kids, is this the woman I want to have kids with and build a family with? And at that time, as a young guy, she don't cook, don't clean, don't really seem like motherly. And then we started having issues. Listen, we never that. I'll say this: we never had any issues about other women, other men. I mean, like I was never tripping when. I was tripping one time when she.
Oh no, I got one time I was tripping.
At one time, because I didn't understand it. When we were out to lunch in LA. Now, my mom from Cincinnati, man. I ain't even in LA scene like that. And she see an actor that she worked with one time, and he came in, hey, kissed him on lips.
Oh.
What are we doing around here?
Was he European or American?
Yeah, American.
What the fuck is going on
what?
here?
Oh, so I know this is going to be a conversation. So we get home, and I ask about that. Oh, that's what we do in LA. Oh, okay then. So now her manager and I used to go to this restaurant all the time. I had a young lady at the front seat us all the time. We went there so much, she became so friendly. We got the hugging her every time we come in. Hey, how you doing? Just regular hug. Take Halle and his wife to lunch one time. I said, Halle, this is such and such. This is Halle, right? Halle looked at that girl, saw how fine she was. Man, she gave her one of them, like, barely touched her hand, right? Just played her crazy. I was embarrassed. I was like, but wait, hold on. I just hugged the girl.
Right.
You kissed this dude. Saying to me, hey, she had.
So what it seemed like to me is that Halle had the mindset of, if I'm making the money, And if I'm the one that's balling, I get to do whatever I want to do while you just sit back and watch. He said that one day Halle and him was together and ran across a co-star. And the co-star immediately kissed Halle in the mouth. And so he said when they got home, they was about to have a whole conversation. And she was like, no, that's what we do in LA. That's what we do in LA. It's common. But when he just hugged, he just hugged the maitre d'. Is that the maitre d'? I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Just hugged the woman at the restaurant who was seating them down, okay? She immediately got in her feelings. But you kissed a whole man in front of your husband, and y'all was only, okay? Y'all was only, you know what I'm saying? Make it make sense, y'all. She kissed a whole man in front of her husband. And then when he hugged another woman, she immediately got offended. This is stupid. But she said this is what we do in LA. You know that's a lie. That's not, nobody walks up to somebody's wife and kiss them in the mouth. Okay? Nobody walks up to somebody's wife and kiss them in the mouth. But because Halle has a mindset, and I know a lot of women going to get upset when I say this, but Halle has a mindset that I'll do whatever I want to do, and then you do whatever I tell you to do. Halle has never had a man, and I kid you not, and I know that this is nasty, and I'm not hating on none of the brothers or whatever, but this is the uncomfortable truth. She has never had a man who stands on business. She has never had a man who stands on business, excuse me. She has never had a man who stands on business. She has never had a man who has a king mindset. Because if she did, there'll be a lot of teaching going on. These men that she messed with were more than likely just men who were just raised with their mothers alone, or they just copied their mother's behavior and stuff like that. This man only stayed married to her for a few months, and then they divorced. You understand? So they didn't even stay together that long, because what he saw was his mother and father together, and the mother did the traditional duties as a wife. So he couldn't even see himself being married to her. But when she asked him, you know what I'm saying? Not saying just because a woman asked a man for marriage, asked to marry him, right? That doesn't mean that marriage is doomed to fail. But on Halle's case, because she believes she's the man in the relationship, this is why she can switch. And mind you, Halle is acting like a man, but she not even a good man, because if she out here acting like one and want to be one, she changed those draws. She changed men like she changed draws. There were a couple of women who are content creators who are discussing it, and they're saying, how dare he come and talk about Halle? He got a whole family. His children is grown. How dare he come and talk about Halle? Mind you, check this out. The host of the show asked him about Halle. It's not that he was running out the gate talking about Halle. You understand? He has his own family. Children are grown. It's not that he was out the gate talking about Halle, getting reckless. You understand? So the uncomfortable truth is that Halle, as old as she is, she likes the way she behaves. It's until she won't be able to get any men no more. Then she'll be wanting to change, but she'll be too old by then. But because Halle is the creme de la creme, even in her older age, she's still a 10. The woman is still beautiful. You understand? And so a lot of men are infatuated with that, and then how much money she makes as well. The men that she dates are nowhere near her caliber. because she needs to control you. You can't make more than her. You can't be established more than her. Because if you are, then the tables have turned. I'm just saying. Yes, the new earth, the kid. You right. You right, green beans. That's the uncomfortable truth. I'm going to share something with y'all, my sisters. Halle is a very beautiful woman. You can't take that away from her. But the core of her inside is not right. The core of her inside is not right. Halle is moving like Pukisha and Rakeisha. No matter how beautiful she is, I don't care how much money she got. Because let me share something with you. Pookie and Rere can be rich and still be Pookie and Rere. There are a lot of men who are rich and they are Pookie and Rere. Okay? Pukisha and Rakeisha can be rich. You understand? They can be rich. I don't care how much money, you know what I'm saying? I don't care how, whatever. Pookie and Rere and Pukisha and Rakeisha exist in the rich. And you see it all over social media. Gabrielle Union is a Pukisha. I don't know if y'all noticed that, okay? Gabrielle is a Pukisha. Okay? You got Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon is a Pookie. Nick Cannon is a Pookie. This one who wear the funny hat, I always mess up his name. Cam Newton. Cam Newton is a Pookie. I don't care how rich they are. Pookie and Rere is real. Pookie and Rere is real. Steve Harvey is a Pookie. They got those traits. It's a Pookie. It's just he's older now. I'm just saying. It's just he's older now. But if he was still in his prime, a lot of these, if Steve Harvey was still in his prime, he'd still be acting that Pookie and Rere nonsense. He would still be doing it. All these people, you know what I'm saying? You got Cardi B that come out here and talk about her husband all the time. She's a Pukisha and a Rakeisha. She is. She's a Pukisha and a Rakeisha. All of them. Megan Stallion is a Pukisha and a Rakeisha. The thing is that if you want change, if you want to see change in your love life, you understand? You got to work on you. You got to work on you. You got to be the change. You understand? My dear, if you said, but who cares? You can scroll up. Nobody asked you to stay. I'm giving a lesson, baby. You can scroll up. The uncomfortable truth is that you have to want to be the change. Now, I wanted to, let me see what else. Let me see. I think we done for today. I enjoyed my time with y'all. It wasn't long, right? We ain't do much today. It wasn't long, but thank you so much. To everybody who took time to donate to the channel, I wanted to say thank you for that. For the $2 super chat, I believe that came from Corey Joe. Corey Joe, thank you, baby. Here we go right here. Check this out right here. This was funny.
Listen, Gen X didn't go to recess to have fun. We went because we know it was time for war. Playground safety? Shit. Our playgrounds was the fucking Hunger Games. You couldn't go back inside until you made a blood sacrifice. Pickleball, we had tetherball, a concrete death pole with a wrecking ball on the chain. Missed that bit one time. It's coming back around like a boomerang at Mach 5. You ain't dodging it. So what did the ball say to the face? Smack. Now your lips are swole up and you look like JJ.
Ball. Oh, not this phone. South
shit they got now. I'm talking about that red rubber demon. Felt like a deflated car tire. We didn't play to win, we played to hurt. This wasn't a game, this was war. And when you got hit, the whole class cheered like it was WWE. I'm bleeding internally. Then we had Red Rover. Red Rover wasn't a game. It was organized child-on-child violence. We linked arms like an organized prison gang and dared your punk ass to run through. And if you do, we clothesline your soul into orbit. Kids got folded, teeth went flying. Teacher just said, oh, it builds teamwork. Teamwork, we out here committing friendly war crimes in Adidas. Just understand, X is the reason why warning labels exist. Hell, we ain't reading them warning labels either. If you die, you die. Listen, Gen X.
He ain't lying though. He ain't lying. Okay, so for the next one, I think I got some gems. Gems, thank you so much. I don't know who gave me the gems. I did shout you out when I got the gems. So here we go. Here's the whoever donated the 15 gems. Here we go, baby. Thank you so much. Here we go. I messed up. Hold on for a minute. I messed up, y'all. Sorry. Give me 1 minute.
What does black privilege look like?
Child, I'm so glad you asked this question because it's the fact that y'all don't age. That's black privilege right there. Y'all don't age. Y'all could be 102 and be looking 25. Be 73 looking 18. Be 45 looking 15. I don't like that. I'm white. So when I'm 72, I'm going to look 93. What's the secret? Is it cocoa butter? Do I need to go get me some cocoa butter? Is that what it is? Is that the secret? I don't like that. How y'all just don't age. I mean, y'all do age, but it's like reversed on years. Y'all get 2 years older, but your looks go like 5 years back. I don't like that.
What does black privilege?
That's nasty. What does black privilege look like? He said our age, the way we age. That's wrong. Okay. Now, listen, guys. Let me see what else I got because I know we had some gift memberships as well. So for all the gift memberships, here we go, baby. Right? Nope. I messed up. Hold on. That's not what I wanted to play. Here we go. For all the gift memberships, here we go.
I ain't had no bills. I swear to God, I wouldn't be fucking working here. Have this bitch ass job. I really can't take the bullshit no more. Oh, I hate my fucking job. I'm here every day, all the pain doesn't stop. I need a new way to get paid. And now I just pray that I get through the day. Oh, help me survive this meeting I got. This pointless ass meeting with my dumb ass boss. I try and I try. I'm faking I smile, but it's all a lie. It's all a denial.
He is so funny.
Don't come to me asking no dumbass question.
What did he say?
I ain't putting up with it today. No.
Not today, Lord.
When I clock out, don't you fucking talk to me. Don't breathe my air or walk to me. Oh, can't you see that I ain't here? If I ain't getting paid, my dear, I'm walking out. I'm on my phone, just thinking about my drive back home. So please just leave my ass alone. Don't talk to me, no baby, no. I'm walking. If I ain't.
Shout out to that brother. And I don't know how you mix gospel in here, though. You ain't right for that. Oh, my God. Shout out to that brother. So I think this might be his page, but it's called Rapper Clipped. Okay? Rapper Clipped. Now, I'm not sure if that's his actual page on IG, but the guy is so funny. Oh my God. I don't know how he just mixed that rap and gospel together. Do you hear me? I got to share something with y'all that I was surfing through YouTube yesterday, right? And I watched a content creator who his numbers are smaller than me. I don't mind going by some content creators who their numbers are smaller than me because I was small at one time. You know what I'm saying? Even though I only got 44, but I was small at one time too. And a lot of people didn't watch me. So I was in his chat in the clouds. And he had a brother on his show that comes to my show, you know. And I'm gonna share something with you. I remember a lot of the people who come to my show. If I see you constantly, I'm going to get your name. Okay? If I see you constantly, I'm going to remember who you are. So I saw the brother up there on his show. Now, I want to ask y'all something. When you own a house, right? Can the city, now we about to know who owns property. Can the city take your house if your house has unpaid bills on it and also taxes? Can the city take your house? Put it in the chat, yes or no. Now we about to find out who got property and who don't. Okay? Can the city take your home if you have unpaid taxes and unpaid bills from the city? Can they take your house and sell it from right under you? Can they do that? Okay. Green Bee say yup. Coco say yup. Okay. Joyce say definitely here in Texas. She said he also put his eye out. I don't know what that means. Okay. So for all y'all who said, let me see. Okay, y'all, you right. RTGW, yes. Okay. So I was watching a content creator yesterday, and he said to the person who was on his panel, that's not true, because now we're about to talk about Dr. Umar. Said that's not true. Dr. Umar owns those buildings. He owned those buildings outright. Okay? He owns all those buildings outright. He's not supposed to pay any taxes on the land, and he's not, he owns the building outright. And I'm gonna share something with you. I laughed in the clouds so hard because you can tell who people who don't own the property and people who live in apartment buildings. You can tell the difference. Because even if you own the house outright, if you own any fees that you haven't been paying, HOAs, if you have HOAs, right? You have fee payments for HOA, and you own your house outright, and you only pay taxes. Don't you know they can put your house up? They can put a lien on your house, and they can sell your house from what's under you. It doesn't mean you own the land. Just because you have a house on it, it doesn't mean you own the land. So yes, they can take the house and sell it. Just like what they about to do with Dr. Umar. Y'all, I was watching Information Man yesterday. Now, he wasn't the content creator that said that stupid stuff. I watched Information Man yesterday, baby. Information Man is a whole, oh my God, this brother is a whole dictionary. Shout out to Information Man, okay? Information Man, him and Honors have been digging into, and it's other content creators who've been digging into Dr. Umar. I'm just jumping on a bandwagon. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. I'm just jumping on a bandwagon. You understand? Can you give me those pieces, honey? I'm just jumping on the bandwagon. Do you understand? So me talking about Dr. Umar, I have never entertained. Only when you see him do some stupid stuff on social media, then take heed will get in it. But this is the first time that I have been in depth with Dr. Umar, because it breaks my heart when I see a lot of our brothers who brothers and sisters who have donated to this man, and I'm going to share something with you, and this is heartbreaking to say. Most of y'all who donated to him, y'all from the Pukisha and Raykisha and Pookie and Ray Ray Lane. Most of y'all who donated to his stuff, the ones who continue to donate. You want to know why I say this? It's because y'all don't read anything. Y'all don't check anything. You don't ask questions. When this man tell you he gonna put you in a book of Negroes, y'all immediately get scared. You don't want to be put in a book of Negroes if you ask him when that school is coming. How many years have y'all asked him when this school is coming? And from all this nightmare that's going on right now with the taxes, I thought it was just sewer and water that he owed. I thought it was just penalties for them cleaning the area, getting rid of all the weeds and cutting the grass and stuff. I thought that that's what was going on, but no. They punishing him also for unpaid taxes and stuff like that. So now what it is that some people were talking about, oh, he might be exempt. Okay. The problem is that in the city, right? Okay. In the city, they have a list of buildings, and I shared it with y'all. In that city, they have a list of buildings where they know which ones are vacant and occupied, and all Dr. Umar buildings say all of them are vacant. Do you understand? All of them are vacant. He hasn't even went to do anything with the city with those buildings. They don't know that he's trying to do a school there. They know nothing like that. This man has been deceiving y'all. He has been deceiving y'all. And because y'all want to have one person to make a change in our community, you can't see the change is within you. Y'all rather believe the change is outside, but the change is within you. You can be the change for your children. You can be the change. There was a brother, shout out to Information Man, because he had played the clip of a sister talking about, I played the clip of a sister who her brother was seeking help for his godson, okay? And Information Man was saying, why would y'all be seeking help from Dr. Umar, from your godson, when the godfather can instill the change in the godson? One of our children asked me the other day, said, Mama, can a child who grew up in the projects change? I said, what are you saying, babe? Said, can a child from the projects change? I said, yes. He said, how? I said, you take them out of their comfort zone. Said, what you mean, Mama? I said, most of the children from the projects had never been to the country. They have never been fishing. They have never been hiking. They have never been camping. Take them out of their comfort zone and you will see the change in them. He said, Mama, are you sure? I said, I'm a living witness. Take the child out of her comfort zone or his comfort zone. You will see the change. You will see the change. But because we don't take time to do that, or the child doesn't have family outside of the ghetto neighborhood, the child is doomed to fail because they don't see it. Also, too, there are children who don't want to be like their mother and father. They want to see greatness. So those children will fight. Those children will fight to get out of the situation that they see with their parents. Shout out to those kids. But the uncomfortable truth is that the change, my brothers and sisters, that you're looking for is in you. You want your children to change. You need to show them what change looks like. Sometimes you gotta get out of that neighborhood. Sometimes when you get blessed with a voucher, baby, move as far as you can down south if you can and start your children a new life. Get into a better neighborhood. You understand? Sometimes you got to pick up and move out of the projects and say, let me go somewhere else. Because I'm going to share something with you. Down south projects and north projects up here, okay? Up here in the north is so different. You understand? It's so different. It's not the same. You understand? So sometimes you have to pick up and move out of Dodge. That's what I wanted to share with y'all. We're all looking for Black Jesus and Dr. Umar, and y'all have gave this man, okay? Not all of them green beans, not both still crazy, not all of them now. Come on, be fair, okay? Because I have been to the South Projects too, and it's not the same as where I grew up at, okay? Now, the thing is that y'all looking for Dr. Umar to be Black Jesus for the melanated community. And this is what happens when you put your trust in man and not in God. When you put your trust in man, man will fool you every time. Nobody checked the credentials. Nobody checked that this man is telling the truth or anything. And even, let me share something with you, even with the study about the land that the buildings are on, nobody checked for that. Nobody checked for that. None of y'all checked for that. None of y'all checked for that. Do you understand? Nobody checked for that. Y'all didn't check for none of that stuff. Y'all just let him continue to keep lying to y'all. And that's why everything is crashing down the way it is on this man. And I'm going to share something with you. He didn't even come to social media and say peep to y'all yet. Because he trying to figure out what he going to tell y'all. Guess where he was at yesterday? Shout out to Lonnie Honors. Lenny, am I saying it right? Lonnie? I'm always so sorry. Shout out to Honors because Honors showed it. He was in Newark at a, I think it was a block party or something. It was an event in Newark on Broad Street. He was there talking about the education system needs to change and this and that or whatever. And it needs to benefit melanated Black children. And I'm going to share something with you. The system does need to change, but also the home needs to change too. The home needs to change too. Not just the system in the school. See, the change starts with us, my brothers and sisters. Y'all looking for Black Jesus and you're going to continue to be fooled because you're looking for Black Jesus. When you have someone already in the home or their father who is the owner's manual that you need assistance from. If the father wants to be in a child's life, stop pushing him away. Let him love on his child. Stop making all these stipulations for him to see his baby. You understand? Regardless if you can't stand him or not, you slept with him though. You slept with him. All I'm saying is that stop looking for outside sources to take care of your children. Stop looking for outside fake Jesus for taking care of your children. Work with the men that are in your family that can help you take care of these children when it comes to teaching. Because your family members that are upright men are not going to teach these kids anything wrong. I just wanted to share that with y'all. And you know what? I feel bad for a lot of y'all who support this man. Because I'm going to share something with you. Dr. Umar, he brings some gems to social media. Don't get me wrong. And he's comical. But he also got the scammer side that he don't care about destroying the melanated family. He doesn't care. Not one time do you see him interact with the children. Not one time do you see him do a summer camp all these years, all the money he has made. Not one time has he done an event for kids to come and talk to him, for parents to come and talk to him. He got the mamas coming out to grab the book with booty shaking licious, okay? Hugging and everything on them and loving on them, but not the children. The children are nowhere to be found. He told everybody, you can always call me to get advice about your kids. And then he don't even want to talk to the parent in the first place because it's a money grab. It's a hustle. And none of y'all paid attention to it. And I feel sorry for a lot of y'all. I do. I do, because you're looking for Black Jesus. And the truth is, these children need their fathers. Now, if you want, listen, we closing out. I know I'm done. I've been talking a lot. We closing out. If you want to shop with us, our family business is called ubandraxfashion.com, Mercari, POSHMARK, eBay. Okay, the links are in my bio. If you want to buy merch, scroll to the top of the page. You will see shop or store if you're interested. I'm sorry for all the background noise. Today is Sunday, okay? So everybody is walking around the house. Please forgive me for that. So if you want to buy merch, scroll to the top of the page. You will see shop or store. Hoodies, shirts, mugs, water bottles, all that good stuff. With me, Cartoon Farm, in the back, it'll say take heed to the message. Now, I want to show y'all something, okay? This is one of our creme de la cremes, okay? From, and you know it's in the packaging, okay? From our let me see, from our UB and Rax fashion business, okay? I want y'all to look at it. See that? Look how beautiful that is. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it well, okay? It's a jacket. Now, if you go to ubandраxfashion.com, you'll see these jackets. We have different sizes, beautiful, okay? They have pearls on them in the top of the jacket, okay? I got to put it back in the bag, okay? Also, we have our long train jacket, okay? A long train jacket. This is a trench coat, okay? But it's jeans, okay? It's a jean trench coat. Baby, when I tell y'all this thing is bad, baby, it dropped to the floor. It's nice, okay? This same jacket goes for Esty for 100 and same jacket. See this? Same jacket. It's beautiful, y'all, okay? Same jacket goes for Esty for $100 and I think $15. So on UBN Rex, I think we charged this about what, $50 or $55. Y'all, we got every size. You hear me? For my big girls, we got every size, okay? Y'all get in here, check it out, see if you like it, okay? I wish I could have brought stuff that don't take up the whole screen so that you could see it better. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start doing like a quick, like I'll get the dummy stand and stand it up and change the clothes and do like videos within it so that you can see maybe at the beginning of the live, and then, you know, just to let y'all know the stuff that we have. Every product that you see on all the websites from Esty, Mercari, POSHMARK, and ubnraxfashion.com, they're here in the US, in New Jersey. You understand? They're here in the US, in New Jersey. So we don't have to wait for shipping 2 or 3 weeks. You understand? You get it same day shipping. We ship out same day. Even if you buy from Mercari, POSHMARK, even if you buy from eBay, okay? All right. And if you buy from eBay, you know you can always hit me in the chat and say, "Can I get a deal?" You understand? And I'll see what the price look like. And if the price is what it is, then it is what it is. But if I can bring it down a little bit, baby, I will do that too. Let me know. You can always ask that in eBay. You can always ask that in POSHMARK and also Mercari. But the prices in UB and Rack Fashion, that's the price because that's the cheapest. Okay, we don't want to kill your pockets. And eBay is a little different because eBay charges us for them getting us the client, because you know you got to go through the feed and stuff like that. So they charge you for that. Also, Mercari does it and POSHMARK too. They charge you a fee. So I gotta go, everybody. If you want to donate directly to me, Cash App, Venmo is available in the links in my bio. And I had a wonderful time talking with y'all today. My sisters, if you want to seek the change has to come from within you. You understand? If you want to seek the change has to come from within you. Okay? Things will get better. It'll get better. But you got to be ready for the change. And if you want to see change in the children, you understand? Instead of y'all looking for fake Jesus, okay? Fake Jesus, fake black Jesus, okay? Now we know Jesus is black, but I'm saying for Dr. Umar, okay? If you want to see the change in your children, learn how to get the owner's manual involved. Stop pushing him away before it gets too late and the child gets big and become a teenager and now he's a nightmare. Much love to you all. Everybody have a wonderful day. Take heed to the message, everybody.